Welcome to The Rule Dictator. My name is Corlith, your host, and this is how to play Descent with the Road to Legend expansion. In this segment, I will present the rules for handling random encounters when traveling the world map in the Road to Legend. Once the party has decided to travel across the world map, examine the path they are going to take. Each path has a colored shield that contains a number and a symbol. The color identifies the relative danger level of encounters found on that path. As expected, green encounters are the safest and red ones are the most dangerous. The number tells you how many power dice to roll to check for an encounter. The odds of an encounter increase with each additional die that is rolled. The symbol will either be a blank, an enhancement, or a surge. If any of the dice that were rolled match the symbol, brace yourself because things just got interesting. Take out the incident deck and shuffle it and draw the top card. The bottom right of every card contains one or more colored shields. If none of them match the danger level of the path being traveled, draw the next card and check again. Keep it up until you get a match. There are two kinds of incidents, non-combat and combat. Non-combat ones are clearly marked on the card and are quickly resolved. Good encounters can be a wandering merchant who buys and sells equipment as if you were visiting the market in a city, a wandering trainer who lets you buy a skill card as if you had spent a week at a city's training grounds, the alchemist who will sell up to 5 potions to the party for 25 gold each. He won't buy potions from the party though. A lone oracle who has a rumor to offer, just like when visiting a tavern, or an abandoned treasure. Some are bad results, such as a thief robs you while you sleep. What he steals can range from something valuable like equipment to trivial items like your dirty socks. You become lost. The party gets turned around and finds itself back at the location they left at the beginning of the week. And you can have nightmares that haunt your sleep. You each end up taking a wound from lack of rest. For combat encounters, your party meets up with hostile monsters. Although they do not bow to the avatar, they don't like you either and attack on sight. Shuffle the location deck and draw the top card. Assemble the battle area per the layout shown on the card. Describe any location's special rules to the party. Identify the leader and his abilities to the party. Decide if there is an ambush. Do this by rolling 1 black power die. If the result of the roll matches the symbol located in the lower left corner of the incident card, the party has been ambushed while they sleep. Do the following. Place the campsite board on the starting tile, orienting it so that the watch stump is furthest away from the dead end sides. The heroes pick who is on watch and place his figure on the stump. Place the heroes on the sleeping bag locations and give each of them a sleep token. Place the leader and his minions. None of them are allowed to begin the encounter on the starting tile. If it is not an ambush, setup is a bit simpler. Place the heroes in the dead-end spots of the starting tile, and place the monsters. They can start anywhere except on the starting tile. The Overlord should consider how close he places the monsters to the heroes, as the heroes take their actions first and may be able to run up and wipe them out before he gets to use them. Now that everything is in place, the combat turns can begin. The heroes take their turns and fight, using all of their abilities like in any dungeon. The Overlord's situation is quite different. He does not get to use the Overlord deck, cannot use treachery, and starts with no threat. His turn unfolds like this. At the beginning of his turn, he gains 1 threat per hero that is still in the encounter. Heroes that have been killed or have fled no longer count as being in the encounter. Every pair of rolled surges grant 1 threat. When an odd number of surges are rolled, the leftover surge is wasted. Threat can be spent as follows. 2 threat grants a monster an additional movement point. 2 threat grants a monster an additional black power die. 2 threat allow a monster to upgrade a black power die to silver or a silver power die to gold. This threat must be spent before the power die is rolled. And threat can be used to activate the abilities listed on the incident card. When the encounter leader is killed, the reinforce ability on the encounter card can no longer be used. Random encounter monsters never run away from the battle. To escape the encounter area, a hero must spend 1 movement point when he is standing beside an exit space. Once a hero has fled the encounter, he may not come back. Similarly, if a hero is killed, he is also knocked out for the rest of the encounter. There are 3 ways a combat encounter can end: a victory, an escape, or a defeat. When the party kills the last hostile monster in the encounter, they are victorious and get to loot the bodies. Roll 4 power dice to figure out how much gold they get per the following table. Any heroes that fled the encounter rejoin the party. Their wounds are not healed, but spent fatigue is restored to full. Killed heroes are resurrected to full health and fatigue. The party then completes its journey to the intended destination. If there are no heroes left on the map, but at least one had fled, the party has escaped the encounter. The heroes that got away return to the campsite. Their health is not regenerated, but their fatigue is returned to full. Killed party members are resurrected to full health and fatigue. The party then finishes its journey to the intended destination. If all 4 heroes get killed during the encounter, they have been defeated. Not only has the Overlord gained a pile of Conquest Points, but the party also resurrects back at the temple in Tamalier. If the party had been trying to get to a location that was far away from their home base, they have a long trip to start over. A resounding blow for the Overlord indeed. There are only 2 ways to get Conquest Points during a random encounter. The hero party gets 2 Conquest Points and 100 gold when they kill the encounter leader. The Overlord gets the conquest value of every hero that is killed. And that wraps up random encounters. In the next segment, I'll give you the lowdown on encounters with lieutenants. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.